You guys are generally not going to believe this. I decided to play this last night after I came in from my formal meetings and stuff like that, and I thought I'll just have a wee game of Incursion Red River. I'll kind of mellow out. I know this is probably not the best game to mellow out to, but I find it quite fun. I find it relaxing. I get to just, wander about a map, loot things, shoot things, and then leave. And I didn't have the notion of finding anything. I just wanted to go in and just start blasting. Anyway, I ended up dying. And I ended up going back in with this, my CQ. Now, you saw me sell this in a couple of episodes back. I decided to rebuy it, and with the optics that I managed to get my hands on in a couple of the missions prior, this gun's actually turned out to be pretty damn cool. As you can see, we have the UTEC with the magnifier, 3x magnifier, so this gun works pretty damn well. It's not automatic, but it's semi-automatic, but for what I'm using it in shooting at range, made sense. Anyway, I'm going to play a little clip right now. I'm going to show you something that drove me mad. No fucking way. No fucking way. I got it. Jesus Christ, that only took so long. Oh my god. Right, I'm getting the hell out of here. Next video, we can upgrade our stuff now. And I got a rope and I got lots of money. Fuck's sake. Right, home time. That's right. I found a power cable on the corpse of a man that I put down. I have been searching high and low. As you know, previous episode, we searched high and low through the entire factory building. We searched everywhere. We searched everything. And where do I find it? On a body of a man. And then we leave. But not just that. Do you know what else I found? I found this. That little antique right there managed to secure me a lot of money. How much money? Well, look at how much money I have now. Now, fair enough, it's not in the millions, it's not in the hundreds of thousands, but it's in the tens of thousands. But of course, as well, we also managed to find one of these things. I found a rope. When I'm not recording, when I'm not doing anything. Look, there's the power cable. We also found an RPK. Yeah. As you can see, we have the antenna, we have the power cables. We can now complete mission 3, which means we're now on to mission 4. So, before we begin anything, before we do any raids, let's upgrade this, right? Select the power cable. We've only been doing this for a couple of episodes. Antenna, we did it in 1. Upgrade. Intel Center is now upgraded. Let's go to the missions. Let's go to messages. Oh, let's receive our rewards for this, because this is the KIA 756. This is kill 10 men. Receive rewards. And look, we've got 5,000 in cash, 1 marked coin. We've got an AKS-74U. We can probably put a dovetail mount on that. We've got 2 additional magazines, 2 health injectors, and only 40 rounds. But you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. Now, today, we're going to be doing mission 4. And we're going to be doing it for the VLF, the Westerners.
The VLF has their first mission for you. Missions from factions are sent by the leaders to Fang, and then I relay the needed information to you. Fang redacts sections of what the factions send over, but I'll do my best to fill in the gaps and translate some too. Nguyen Vong De, also known as Sung Chao, the Horn, writes as follows. Ning Operator, you, prove your discretion, redacted. Lum seems not worried about Quan Yan Luk Jia, that means UICS, building expansions all over Humo, that's Quarry. But I know UICS hunt after me. A little context, Fang reports, and this seems to confirm it, that VLF leadership has some budding infighting between leader Sung Cho and leader Lum Alexandra. Looks like you've been caught up in it. Those buildings he's referring to, humanitarian aid sites, or H.A.S as we call them, are kind of everywhere. Clearly, Sung Chao finds those buildings worrying. The message continues. We do not want Quan Yin Luk Jia UICS support. All you Buntai, this is a bit derogatory, but it means them Westerners, Buntai, want to take Vietnam. You need to prove you are different from them. Redacted. Essentially, mark all the H.A.S around Quarry and see if his spheres have any substance worth looking into. Good luck, and get out.
Okay, so our mission is essentially to investigate a bunch of antennas, investigate the small H.A.S, the medium H.A.S, and the hello, what have we got here? That's... What? He's only going to give us $2,600? Only $2,600, but he's going to give us some MP5 SDs, he's going to give us the front mounts for them with the attached, I believe that is a MP5 ICS with flashlight handguard. So it is the one with the flashlight. He's also going to give us some flashlights as well. So he's giving us 4 flashlights and 2 guns and, $2,600. What is snake in the grass?
IGC has sent their first mission. I gotta warn you, though. Those bastards are gonna make you do some evil stuff to prove yourself. And they speak English pretty well, so I shouldn't have to translate. Again, Fang Redax here. I am Ksenia Mironova of the Iron Guard Corps. Zhuk, how they refer to the VLF, Zhuk, is eating from our rice fields. Redacted, vermin. Go at night and avoid too much noise. If we feed them, they will spread everywhere. They steal our food and use it to feed murderers. We need to poison the fields to prevent this. If they are allowed to continue, they will rot this land. Redacted. The rest of the message is vile and, I won't breathe those words. Mironova says to place poison in the rice field at 3 specific locations. She said this will ensure no VLF can eat from them, or if they do, they'll die. I know it can be tough doing missions that are so targeted at civilians, but this is the job, and you gotta do as they say. Know that your actions are for the good of the region, and if you follow through to the end here in Vietnam, you will save countless lives. Prove yourself to them. Steal your thoughts. Good luck and get out.
Okay. It seems as though we have a choice. We have the choice of the Westerners, and we have a choice of Snake in the Grass. The Snake in the Grass obviously boosts our IGC level, and it lowers our VLF, and it boosts our IGC quite a lot, and our UICS, it boosts that quite a lot. We've not got much in the way of IGC. We've got very low alignment with the UICS. But in return, they're going to give us a Colt M4A1 with 2 20-round magazines and a way more cash, and PVS 31S night vision goggles, along with 60 rounds of Full Metal Jacket 5.56. I am feeling like doing the Quarry mission. The only reason I want to do the Quarry mission right now is because it will be during daylight, and I don't want to go in with NVGs right now. I don't want to go in without a suppressed weapon, and if I manage to get myself a suppressed weapon, it's going to be the MP5 SDs. So that's the one we're probably going to do, unless I can try and get myself some upgrades or some form of... that's for an AUG, by the way. I can't actually attach that to anything, as you can quite clearly see. No compatibility. Bit of a shame. But... we've got an AKS-74U now. The question, actually, I should be asking myself right now is, can we do any sort of gunsmith stuff with that AKS? If we can do something with the AKS, then I think we should be able... oh, it's actually an assault rifle. Okay. Can we buy a suppressor? We can't, because they're all locked. As you can... oh! Maybe we can. Install. We might be going in with an AKS-74U, ladies and gentlemen. Install. This is going to cost me a wee bit of money, but I'm okay with that. Owned. We can install that. That was originally going to go on my AK-104, but unfortunately I lost it. I may have died with it. So let's just forget that happened. Dust cover. Still can't put anything on that's half decent. What about our rail? Have we got any upgrades to our rail system? We can't, because that we just don't have that. Tactical. Any owned lights we can put on? Yeah, let's install that one. A little flashlight. That's actually looking very cool right now. Looking very cool. What we'll do is we'll just put an OKP sight on there. Now, that's good enough for what it is, at least for me, at least to start out with. I think we're going to run with this today. Let's buy and assemble. It's only going to cost us just upwards of $1,500. Buy and assemble. There we go. There's our AK-12, my trusty AK-12, and there is my AKS-74U. You can see the durability, the ergonomics, the recoil of it. So I think that's what we're going to use today. So I'm going to put away my CQ fake M4, and we're going to run out with the AKS-74U. Let's see where it is. Let's put all this stuff away. Put that away. Let's have a little look at this bad boy. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. This is looking very... Looks very tidy. A very tidy looking gun. Right, now we just need some magazines, but by the looks of it, we'll probably need to buy some, but that's okay, we can do that. What we'll do is we'll jump into the marketplace, we'll get ourselves some magazines. Let's go to the marketplace, attachments and magazines, and we want to go 1, 2, 3, purchase. Let's go back to our stash. Let's quickly insert them into our pockets, and then let's go. We have health injectors, we have our bandage, we have a frag. I don't think we need much in the way of anything else, I think. Let's see if we can top load some ammo actually. We'll take 60 rounds of that and 55 rounds of that. Just make sure that they're all topped up. Right, time to deploy. So we are going to be taking on the Westerners mission. So let's track that and let's get ourselves into the quarry, into the battle space. 9:51 AM. Early morning, let's go. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. We are here. Before we do anything, let's have a little look and see where we need to go. Okay. Alright, okay. I like this. This is very good, actually, because this is actually a very nice tandem objective, actually. Especially spawning in the north. So what we're going to do is we're going to go for the, I believe it's either the medium H.A.S or the small H.A.S, which is located right here. And then we're going to double over to this location, which is the checkpoint. We've also got an extract right here. And then this right here, we've already visited this, believe it or not. This is the new UICS H.A.S location added to the quarry. As I said in the previous video, we will be going into this. We will be taking on the bad boys in there. But before we do that, we're going over there. We're going to go mark a couple of things. I'm going to avoid the fishing village, and what we're going to do is we're going to double time it today. So we're not going to be skulking about. We're in nice clear daylight. We'll be able to spot our targets, no problem. We're just going to go straight for it. I'm going to just make sure that I'm in semi-automatic before I do anything. Right, I still can't believe I got that power cable off of this map just by killing a random dude. That shocked me. see when it happened. Honestly, I could not explain to you how, like, not angry I was. I was just like kind of starstruck, like kind of how even, like, how is that even possible? How is he the one to be carrying that one thing that I need? There's going to be a bad guy up there, isn't there? The Abrams tank holding the line right here. Gonna have a wee look through this. There is a revive syringe. I'm just gonna leave that there for the moment. What I might do is, at some point along the way doing these missions, I might get on one of my admins or maybe even feature a... Oh, hello. I think he's dead. At this point, I'm just loosing rounds. I need to get off this tower. Where you at, dweeb? You dead? Are you dead? Make a noise. Well, whilst he's not making a noise, I'm gonna... Toolbox. And then... Oh no, he's pushing me. I I saw movement, I shot at the movement. Did I get him? Oh, I got him. I actually got him. Frag grenade. Loot dead body. Oh, he had an FN57. Okay. So this is our objective up here. I heard a step to my right there. That guy literally ran down the hill. Oh, he's holding the wound area. That's rough. Colt M4A1. I'm gonna take. I'm actually gonna take parts off of this. That buttstock as well. I'm actually gonna take that away from him as well, and I'm gonna take the Trichicon because that specific mount or that specific sight can be applied to the ACOG scope. There's a little flat mounting plate. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I've investigated it. Okay, cool. I didn't hear a noise or anything. As I said, I'm still coming off of what I think is an ear infection, so I can't quite clearly hear it out my right ear. So if I can't hear anything to my right, then I'm probably going to get killed. Drop here. Right, let's have a wee nosy through here. Let's see if we can find any goodies. Bear in mind, we are simply just doing a mission today. We aren't really focused on anything like loot or something, anything like that. Though if I do find myself another one of those antique, like kind of chalices, I'm definitely gonna take it. I'm definitely taking that. That secured me a lot of money. And having money in this game is kind of a paramount thing, especially when you get to like what I'm doing. Beer, crackers, milk, and a basketball. Okay, next location. We must mark it out as this location. Let's go have a little run through of them, eh? I'm starting to kind of understand the AI a wee bit better. He took a minute to actually react to that. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to unload that magazine, and I'm going to take that magazine with me because I can't buy these. I generally can't buy those things, so I'm just going to take 30 round mags where I can get them. Right, he's gone. Anything in here? Nothing in here. Handy little striker. He is carrying. Is that 5.56 rounds? Oh, it's 5.56 rounds. Okay. Unload that mag. Unload that ammo. Give me that. Military radio. That's an extra like a grand and a bit. Something like that. Okay. Down to this checkpoint. Right, he's gone. Two guys silenced. Good thing that they can't hear me or can't hear these shots. Polyester, we'll take that with us because that's a repair material. Should I take it? Should I? I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I'm going to take it because we do have an AUG suppressor. I may as well get myself an AUG. Oh, what are you? Ooh. That's a lot of components just sitting in a box. Now, can we mark any materials? Mark material. See, when you start to understand where these materials actually are, the oil, the metal and stuff like that, you kind of end up running after the locations as well. They're very... It's not obvious, But when you start to kind of learn like where they might be, start looking for oil cans and stuff like that, you can kind of surmise like, maybe there will be oil that spawns here, or if there's an area with like scaffolding and stuff like that, there might be metal. There might be metal just lying on the floor, just sitting there, ready to be taken. Right, we're just above half a magazine. Gonna reload. Restack that mag. Move it closer. Right, this is the next location. Oh. That is the sniper. There we go. Sniper down. Either that or I forced his head down. In either circumstance, it's good. Oh, right, hold on. My lower back's killing me. Oh my god. Right, now we can get on with it. I think after this episode is recorded, I am definitely going for a walk. Sorry, pal. You tried to react and you're very slow. Right, what you got? He has a... Oh, he's got a big old shotgun. Big old shotgun. Right, this is where I found all my expensive things. Again, I'm not extracting right now. We need to go and do the other location. See, you really do start to kind of like... Right, this is where this is. This is where that is. This is where that is. Another one? Oh, he's on the outside. Hold on. Pre-firing me. What did you even have? Oh, just a MP5. Okay. Well, I mean, he tried. Didn't succeed, but he tried. You know what I mean? You need to try. You need to give it a go. Wait, that's M8. Right. For people who don't understand this, M855, right? Penetration value, 32. Penetration value, 22. Full metal jacket, M855. Better. Armor piercing round. So, fill up on FMJ. Take the 855. Christ, there's another one. There's another one coming through. What is that? That's a P90 magazine. Why is that here? Oh, look, metal. Oh, I need to be careful with my back. I need to be careful with my back. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I might just take this instead of the one that I've got right now, the AK-74U. He's going to come around that corner. I know he's going to... I could just throw a grenade at him. Think... Do I want this or do I want that? This or that? What's the values? 731 on velocity. Oh, the velocity on that thing's very high. Ugh. Right, he's gone. Oh, this is what happens when you do a very heavy leg day. The day before. This is killing me right now. Okay. I think we've managed to secure this location. So we've done the small and the medium H.A.S. Now we need to go do the medium, or sorry, the large H.A.S. now. So now it falls to us to try and take out a couple of snipers. We're gonna quickly reload. We're gonna stack back up on that. We're gonna hold on to the AUG, because I feel like having an AUG, and if I have a suppressed AUG, then it makes life a lot more interesting. I'm not going to bother with the loot right now. I am simply doing this mission for the sake of doing this mission. I'll have a look through this guy's pockets, but that's about it. He's got a shotgun. He's got a revive stick. We've got enough space for one thing or two things. Okay. let's get this marked. Let's just make sure that we can double time it to this location. Again, this place is going to have a lot of snipers. It's going to have a lot of bad guys at it. I'm going to have to be quite careful. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we don't die. This is a very quick mission. I'd like to say it's a very quick mission. Of course, I'm double timing it, and I'm making sure I'm not stopping to kind of be interrupted by anything. When you play this mission, you can stop and look around. You can stop and loot stuff. Yes, you can stop and look around, but just remember to always listen out. I think I'm on a path right now. That's why those guys are here. This is actually a pathway, I think. Pathway through the jungle. But yeah, when you come to play this mission... Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, this is the wee village. Right, we're gonna bypass this. I'm not gonna stay around for this village. Shit. Oh, he didn't see me. Good. I'm out of his effective range, maybe. Just gonna hug this wall and we're gonna move down. I heard footsteppies there. Very close. Okay. We're on the outskirts of this new location. There's a busted truck right there. Okay, let's get a little bit closer. And let's find our inn. Oh, minefield. Hi, gents.
From the corpse. It's a confirmed fatality.
Hello, big boys. Oh man, I'm dreading these guys.
We have a body here. Looks like a fatality.
Sniper. Remy 700. Oh, my back just almost threw myself out there, but oh, that was sore. That was sore. Right, let's get in, quick. Whoo! Oh, it dropped. I'm getting this guy. I'm getting this guy. This guy's mine. This guy's mine. This guy's mine. Any more? There's a guy below. What's he got? He's got a nice big stinking brandy? Oh. Okay. Hooey, right. Full metal jacket. 300 blackout. Good golly. Okay. I think we have officially secured this location. We have officially secured this location. Now we leave. Westerners has now been completed. Okay, I'm going to take this. And I'm just going to have a little nosy around to see if there's anything left. Just for my satisfaction, you know what I mean? Have I got... No, I don't. Give me you. Smack hack. Nothing in there. That is a code locked door. We can't get through that. There we go. I like to side jump on things because sometimes when I jump forwards, I don't feel like I reach far enough, so I like to sidestep. Right, what have these guys got? MP5. That's something. Shotgun. That is a very cool looking gun. Oh, he's got a trophy. Thanks. That's for me. MP5 for us. Get out of here. Let's leave. Does he get anything else on him? No. Let's get out of here. Let's vamoose. So now that we've completed the Westerners, now it's just a case of extracting. We've officially secured mission 4. Oh! And we're getting out with, you know, a good wee host of stuff. That's some money right there. There's some money right there. We've got some attachments. We've got 2 toolboxes as well. Things are looking up. Things are looking good. We just have to get through the military check, or the military base now. And hopefully they don't see me. Most of the time we go through military base, we do go through this this wall piece right here. The one where the Abrams is smashed into it. Because it's a surefire run through like a little corridor, and then we get straight to the extract. I think we can run on the outside. In fact, let me just check this. Can I run on the outside? I think we can... I think we can run on the outside. And just follow the high standing wall. Yeah, we can. Okay, right. Well, we're actually extract. This is an extract zone right here. How about that? Alright, we're now level 10. VLF has climbed up by 8. UICS is at an all-time low. We killed 29 men. We got out with a value of 12,000. Let's see what the safe house has to say about this mission. Alright folks, we are back in the safe house. Let's turn in our mission. Messages, the Westerners, receive rewards. Whole bunch of money, whole bunch of things. Let's see what we got. What did we get again? What were the things? Ah, 2 MP5 SDs. Okay, alright, okay. So what happens when I do this? Okay. Alright. Now that looks very, very tidy. That looks very, very tidy. Let's put away some of this guff as well. Let's quickly sell this. And where was that trophy? Where did I put that trophy? There, it's there. Let's sell that. It seems as though we are reaching a point where we just have too much stuff. So I'm going to sell a plate carrier. Just going to sell that Soviet doll as well. Because why not, right? Why not? Why not? Okay, we're back to a nice empty backpack. And our stash only has a 1x3 left in it. And we're looking pretty good. We're looking pretty good. I think mission 5, I think we're going to do is the snake in the grass. But it seems as though we have another one. Guerrilla marketing. And that, ooh, unlocks for the generator. Car battery for lighting. And we've got a JTAC, which isn't the best. It's level 1, but it's 4,000 cash and 2 marked coins. Again, this is to go into Delta and mark out H.A.S locations, as well as clearing the market area around the main H.A.S, which I believe is the 3rd one. Or maybe the 2nd one, or maybe the 1st one. I don't know. But I think the next one that we're going to do is this one. We're going to see if we can get ourselves an M4A1. But we're not doing that today. Next episode, you will see me taking on Snake in the Grass. Today, we completed the Westerners. It was a very straightforward mission. Nothing too over the top, nothing too difficult. Essentially, a locate and extract mission. So, everything went over as good as it could have been. Question: can we get? Oh, we can't. We've not got the unlockables for this yet. It's locked. You haven't unlocked rarity tier 3 of the VLF. Oh, this is a VLF thingy weapon. Okay. So the VLF are responsible for this one. Oh, look at that Stendo mag. That's a big magazine. What else have we got? We've got owned weapons or owned... yeah, that looks pretty cool. That looks pretty nifty. And then we've got a tactical, which we can put a little light on. Oh, we can put a light... Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. We want to put the light on that bit. Yeah, that works. That works for me. I'd prefer it to be one of the wee sleek ones. In fact, hold on. Delta point. One of them. One of these? Oh, that's a canted sight. That's a little bit better. I would imagine it gets in the way of... Oh, it doesn't get in the way of anything. Okay. It doesn't actually get in the way of anything. That's actually pretty good. I like that. That's very cool. We still need to modify our SCAR. Our SCAR at the moment doesn't have a foregrip on it. So do we have any owned foregrips? We do. I'll put that one on. It's got a flashlight. It's not got any front sights at the moment because we don't need a front sight for it, so we're going to put a little optic on it. We are going to put on that. Yeah, see that right there? That Leopold Delta Point reflex sight? That is what we need for the hammer scope. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to exchange that for that. See, that looks manic. That looks manic. Keep the tan. We keep the tan. We're keeping the tan. Owned. Install. See, that looks really, really scary. To me, this looks really, really scary. Like just this gun alone. It looks absolutely incredible, but it also looks really scary. What about this? What about this one? I mean, that's a bit excessive. To me, that's a bit, just a little bit excessive. I think the hammer scope would probably be the best bet, or just simply going with the Spectre. I do like the Spectre scope. I'm a massive fan of the Spectre scope. In fact, is there any marketplace grips that we can install that don't look... I mean, that looks pretty good. That one's probably better. That one's probably the best. That is very strange. That's a very strange looking grip there. So is that. It doesn't even meet the top of that. It doesn't meet the top like this one. It's not flush. And we can... we can assemble... Oh, because we've not got the FN SCAR itself. Yikes. Yikes. What about this one? I know we can do an absolute boatload of different things to this. I know we can do that. So I think I'll have definitely having one of those on. Definitely having a large grip, a very full grip. 60 round mag. So it's almost like a smaller PK, something like that. Install that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that and put that on. Then the pistol grip can be... Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. I really like this. I really, really like this. I like the look of this. Again, ACOG with the... Yep, one of them. See, that to me is like... Done. That's it. Done. That's it. Completely done. Just put the flashlight on the other side like that. See, that to me is a good-looking gun. This is for looks, in my opinion. This probably doesn't have like good stats or anything like that. Probably maybe the ergonomics on it are quite low. The recoil's probably quite high, or it's maybe quite low. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. That also looks pretty cool, but that's like kind of. See, when I look at that, I think how close the pistol grip must be to your chest as well, which is probably why I'd leave it like this. I'll probably leave it like this one right here. But that seems to be everything that I need for that. That's a done and dusted gun right there. The question is, can we assemble it? It's only going to cost us $12,000. The gun itself is costing $4,000. The silencer, suppressor, is costing near enough the same, just about $100 difference there. Same with the Trigicon ACOG 4x24 scope. It's getting close to that area. Everything else is quite reasonably priced, in my opinion. So we've got ourselves an AUG. We've got a suppressed AUG. We have our CQ. Again, I would really like the Silencer Co Hybrid 4.6 suppressor for this, just like that. But unfortunately for me, I don't have that luxury. Holy, oh man, like that, and then a tactical. We'll put. What should we put on this? What should we put on this? One of them. What? That's a long barreled gun. That is a very long. That's a long boy. And that EOTech right there, I don't think I would have an EOTech. I think I would definitely go for one of these. And then put a canted. Can we get a canted scope here? Oh, that doesn't seem quite right. Can we get a canted scope for this? Can we get a cant? Rail. Tactical. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. Hold on. One of them. And then one of them. And then one of them. Yeah. Okay. I think I could do that. That's definitely looking pretty good. But anyway, yet again, I'm going down a rabbit hole I shouldn't be going down. And it's prolonging the length of this video. Anyway, folks, that has been the Westerners. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you found it helpful, leave a like on this video. Tell me what you think in the comments below. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to stay up to date with more Incursion Red River videos, consider subscribing. Ring this little bell and select all. You'll be updated with the latest upload on this channel. And if you want to support me just a little bit further, ladies and gentlemen, consider clicking that join button, become a YouTube member, or click the link in my description to my Patreon. Pledge as little as $1. Any and all generosity such as that goes a very long way, and it definitely does help me out a great deal, and also makes this channel thrive a little bit more as well. But anyway, folks, thank you for your likes, thank you for your support, thank you for your comments, and thank you to anybody who becomes a patron or a YouTube member. Anyway, folks, I'm gonna go away and probably stretch my back, because 150 kilograms on your back will probably do something to you, and I've not stretched that out today. So thanks for watching. Anyway, folks, I've been Mr. Vero. I'll see you all another time.